We've got everything here from a Bic biro from the 1950s, the Cristal ballpoint pen, to a phone box, to a motorway signage system. So everything from the very smallest to the very largest. In the 1960s there was a massive road building programme, and they also of course needed signage. They asked the designers Margaret Calvert and Jock Kinnear to come up with a signage system. They introduced lowercase letters for clarity, and this one behind us, we've got it in the gallery because it's a one-to-one scale, so it actually shows you how enormous they are. So this is the Giles Gilbert Scott K6 telephone kiosk, designed in 1935. When anybody looks at it, even though it's now redundant form, it still seems to signify Britishness. This is one of the first versions of the angle-poise, produced in 1934. Very good for task lighting, and in the Second World War it was also advertised as being fantastic as a blackout light, because it would target its light in such a close point. This is something that looks very different from the design of today. It's a hairdryer, 1946, by the designer Christian Barman. In terms of electrical appliances that were coming into the homes in vast quantities, people were quicker to adopt new styles, because something like a hairdryer didn't have any previous forms, and this one here is almost streamlined and is influenced by sort of American design of the period. These two items are a child's chair and an adult's chair made by Jane Atfield. These are made from recycled bottles. The sort of mid-90s is a time when designers looked to the material and looked to plastics and notions of sustainability. Nearly all the exciting things through the history of design have occurred because either there's a need for it, either there's a new material that's been invented, like plastic, where a designer can respond to that, or a development in technology which provides new possibilities for designers. The collection is on display to inspire young designers who look to the old design for inspiration.